Hello, and welcome back to Age of Empires. Back in the brief civilization guide. And we are looking at the Goths. Yeah, so they are an infantry civilization. And some of the things which they can do. So, first thing, their villagers have +5 attack while attacking wild boar. So, look at that. That's crazy. That is crazy how fast they took that out. I know there's like 6 of them, but that's insane. And they also carry +15 meat, so we'll have to watch out for that. Or, no, I know what I'm going to do. I'll delete that, and then they'll wander like really far with it. What else? They get +10% no, not percent, just +10 population in Imperial Age. So they can have another 10 units on top of what the maximum set is. Right. Next thing is, from Feudal Age onwards, their barracks can create units. No, their cost 25% less. So look, it's a weird number. It's only like that. Weird numbers. Also, their infantry have +1 attack versus buildings. Oh, I picked the wrong thing to... okay, well they do. They have +1 attack. You'll just have to trust me. A special unit is called a Huskar, not to be mixed up. Not to be mixed up with hussars. Jeez, I am not talking very well today. Very important thing to note about the Goths. They can't build stone walls. It's a big thing. They can't build stone walls. Okay, so let's race them. I think they're pretty fast. Good, it worked. So they look to be just fast. They look to be maybe the same speed as a villager. Yeah, they're faster than archers. Because what Huskars really are anti-archer infantry, basically, because they can move pretty fast and they've got bonus attack against them. So that's this first one's always like the sacrifice to the knight. Right, so let's try him against a knight. I imagine he will lose very badly. Is it not even going to attack me? Yeah, he is. So not very badly, but he's going to lose significantly. Okay, pretty badly. Alright. Let's try him against light cavalry. They're not really anti-cavalry units, so... Ooh, stupid mouse. Let's go and attack the light cavalry. Oh. Okay, so it's going to take him a while to beat him, but I mean... In a 1-to-1, I would imagine the Huskar would probably win. Yeah, look, he's taking off a significant chunk of health every time. Alright. So let's go fight the infantry. I don't know how well they're going to do against infantry. Things to know. Another thing. If you've watched the beginning intro video, you may well notice that that is the shape of the king thing, which they knock over in the beginning. Is he not going to attack me back? Okay, well look, the Huskar is doing a lot of damage to him, so I think the Huskar would have won even if he was attacking. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that king's in like the same shape as the king piece. Right. Attack. So they're not dealing as much damage, I'd say, to the pikemen, but the pikemen's not dealing much damage to the Huskar. I don't think I'll need to reheal again for when fighting these archers. Attack! This should be over pretty quickly. Let's have a look at this. Look at this damage. Look at that! My god. And he barely took any damage at all. Oh, I think it's a similar thing for skirmishers. Let's try it. Is he going to attack me back? No, he's not. But look, I mean... it's insane. Insane amount of damage. So... What I'll do is I'll send all of them in against this knight. I imagine they probably can take him out. The thing about knights and horses, I mean, you've probably seen in this series that very few things can actually beat them in the special unit category at the moment, as far as we've got, but they are very expensive for knights. Like 75 gold each. Don't run! You bugger. Convert. Hooray! We've got a knight. That's good. Extreme tactics. Okay, but yeah, they're very expensive. That's why they're so good, our knights. So, the thing where Goths really come into being pretty darn awesome is their special technologies. They have two, which I think they're the only civilization that can actually do that. And they are called Anarchy and Perfusion. Anarchy allows basically huskarls to be made in the barracks, and Perfusion allows the barracks to work 50% faster. 50% faster. So, I will show you what that is. Wait a minute. I just want to, because we've also got to remember that on top of Perfusion, 50% faster, you can also get conscription. So wait a minute. Okay, I'll build a couple of units in the barracks first. So, 1, 2. Just look at that. That's insane. Look how fast that is. It's mental. So, that's 1 unit. So, if I go now and purchase conscription, which increases how fast units are built by 33%. It's going to take a while to research. I'll just skip to when it's actually researched. Alright, last 10%. And conscription is researched. So now if I build a couple, it's insane. Look, I mean, that's the thing about them. Even though they don't have any walls, you can just like spam, you can zerg your enemies is what you can do. It's insane. But you'll notice that ones which are built in the barracks cannot be selected at the same time as the ones that are built in the castles, which is a bit weird, but basically it just means they have a different sort of identification thing or whatever. So let's just go have a look at the architecture. I think they are different from... yeah, they're different from the Britons and Franks. This mouse is terrible, I apologise. But they are still... you'll see other nations that are sort of European with this sort of thing. Oh, that's a team bonus. Barracks work 50% faster. 50? It can't be 50. Wait a minute, I've got that wrong. 20%. I was going to say, it can't be 50 as well. It'd be insane. But yeah, it's quite nice. It's nice orange. I quite like it. So the wonder looks like this. It's sort of a dome thing. I don't really know what it is. But yeah, it's quite nice. I like it. I like it a lot. So let's look at that text. This is probably a bit of a painful place for the Goths. Not gonna lie. Can't have our arbalists. So that's like the most advanced archer. Can't have thumb rings, so crossbowmen aren't very accurate. Can't have Pantheon tactics, but they can have the cavalry archers. Can't have eagle warriors, but the rest of their barracks is completely usable. They can't have paladins, bit of a shame. They can't have camels, but the rest of their staples is there. Can't have elite cannon galleons, but they can have cannon galleons. That surprises me, actually. Can't have dry dock. That's a bit of a pain in the arse if you're on a water map. Basically, dry dock just increases how many units you can have in a transport ship. If you just look at this defensive thing. Can't have stone walls at all. Can't have gates. They can have palisade walls. So, I mean, you can't even have palisade walls with gates. You just have to have an open base, which is pretty mental. They can't have anything above watchtower. Again, crazy. Yeah, so they're not for the defensive civilization. They're probably a pretty difficult civilization to play, actually. Monastery, they can't have redemption, so they can't convert enemy buildings. They can't have block printing, which means they can't, which monks extra range. They can't have atonement, which allows monks to convert monks. Can't have heresy, which, when their units die, what heresy basically does, it once a unit's converted, it dies instead of being converted to the other side. Can't have hoarding, which increases how much health the castles have. Have a full town centre. Can't have siege Neggers or siege rams. Bit of a shame. They can have bombard cannons. So. Can't have plate binding armor for cavalry, so that's the most advanced armor for cavalry. Can't have plate mail armor for infantry, so can't have the most advanced armor for infantry. Can't have fortified walls, obviously. Can't have bombard tower upgrades, because I can't have bomb towers. I can't have these tower things, obviously, because I can't have towers. Can't have siege engineers, so that they don't get the extra range and attack for their long-ranged siege units. Can't have gold shaft mining, so that just helps them mine gold faster. Can have everything from the market and everything from the farm. So, basically, the Goths are an infantry civilization. Let's see how many soldiers we got over here now. See, that's just crazy. It's just crazy. But what the Goths are, basically, it's just what they are, is Zerg. They are Zergs, basically. So they can't have any sort of walls. They're not like a defensive civilization, so you want to attack fast with the Goths. If you do get attacked, you just Zerg them with these soldiers. Zerging, for information, is just, I think it's an old StarCraft reference. I never played StarCraft, actually, but it's just where you just keep respawning and attacking. So, yeah, that's basically what they can do, because they can build units so fast. But yeah, they are, I'd say, a difficult civilization to play, not for a new player, but maybe one who's more experienced. Maybe try it against a CPU before you try it against human players. So try against a computer player. I shouldn't call it a CPU. That's very, very confusing terminology. But yeah, infantry civilization, pretty fast, very fast building soldiers. That's where their strength is, but they have no defense. So they're not for people who like building bases like me, really. So yeah, I will see you for the next civilization. Goodbye.